Hello, I wanted to share with you a little piece from my book. It's the first book I wrote. It took me a long time to write it because it's like the build up to it. It's like you build yourself up to that step. I'd been writing articles for a while and loved writing. And I knew the book was there. It kept urging me, calling me. And I just had to go through those personal layers before I was ready to do it. And then in doing it, I will show you the cover. So this is the first book I did, I've done, and this is The Mask. And the cover is my artwork. So these are my paintings as well. So there's a lot of significance to it. And the mask, it's what we put on for other people, you know. And we all have roles in life, and we all. It's like I'm a mother, I'm a partner, I'm a friend, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter. So all those things, it's like you take on various aspects with different people. But also what I talk about with the mask is the one that we secure on so as people don't actually see what we're going through. So I'm going to share with you just a little piece of it, and then I'll take you from there. And this is just the prologue. This is: when I gave birth to my son, I was completely and utterly overwhelmed with a love that beamed onto and into every part of my being. This child emitted the radiance of unconditional love, and it was truly divine. It was something that just flowed from this little being, fresh from the world that we all came from, spirit. For every single child that is born reminds us of this truth. They beam the energy from where they originated, and they remind us of our home, where unconditional love is the norm, where there is only this love. Yet over time our connection to spirit becomes eroded, and we focus more and more on the physical, on that which is outside of us and that which others have. We move from the space of love and headlong into the world of lack and fear. How do we know we are disconnected? When our mind feeds us illusions. Illusions are laced with fear. For when we are in balance, our minds have a healthy attitude about ourselves and about others. Place the disconnection inside, and the mind turns on itself and us. For if we truly believe all the fear, all the self-destroying chatter, then we are truly lost. Here comes in the role of the mask, the face we put on that hides what we are really feeling and hides who we truly are. The mask is made up of others' opinions, ideas, any conforming influence and any pressure, all of which create a unique hiding place. Fear feeds and keeps the mask in place. The mask hides us from others, but also from ourselves. Denial of our true selves hides and buries our originality. We start to accept this hiding and the illusion of self. Begin the path of removing the mask. Now this I wrote a couple of years ago, and because I work with other women and I hold space for other women with one-to-ones, it's really important for me that I continue to step inside and I continue to question anything that's holding me back. And so I work with a spiritual teacher, and it's really interesting as I touch this book again post working with him, it still resonated, and the reason why is when I write it streams. So it's something that streams through me. So I share my experiences. I share very honestly in this book some really intense experiences, but also because I am working with this wisdom within, which is connected to everything. It's got a timelessness when I retouch things, and that's it's like really healthy for me to connect with it again and to understand that it has no limit. Then it isn't outdated because I purely trusted what was going through me. I wrote the book, and I've written other books since, and I sit at the laptop and I start writing and it streams through me. And so that's the gift of opening up and trusting. And you know something? You have that inside of you too. We all do. Every single one of you has the wise one within. And so all my work is to remind people and to connect people with that inner wisdom. Then you've got your own answers. You're not so tied to what other people think, or that you must buy 1,000,001 courses or 1,000,001 anything. It's just you can actually connect with here. So I'm sharing this little bit of my book, and I'll be sharing it on Amazon, so you can find it under my name, Sally Ann Saint. And thank you for viewing this and taking the time, because the most precious commodity you have is your time, and you've given it to watching this. So many, many thanks and many blessings to all of you.